Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, the 27th of July, and 2023. And I don't like so much Thursday. I like to call it Tease Day because it's almost Friday, but it isn't. So anyway, I'm off to work, and I've been gone a very long time because of depression, anxiety, or whatever. And I've made a lot of excuses as to why I should not bother making more videos. But you see, I'm struggling with finances, and this needs to be a second job. So in order to have it be a second job, I need to actually show up to do the work. So speaking of work, let me get on the road because I may or may not drive, Helen. I may or may not get to work on time. Now, my first message is to Keto Chow. Maybe it's my only message because I'm going to be, I need to be short with this because I need to concentrate on driving. Oh, there's a thought. Keto Chow. First of all, the product, it is delicious. It really is. And those of you who want a keto diet, or lifestyle, I suppose is the better word. Those of you doing keto or carnivore, no, wouldn't be carnivore. Modified carnivore? I don't know. Keto Chow is delicious. And to the Keto Chow company, it's delicious. It really is. I've got some with me, in fact, today for a bit of breakfast. There is, however, one rather annoying problem with the mixes, and that is that it is made with a milk protein powder that apparently is made from A1 milk. Now, if you don't know what that is, am I straight? I always think I'm straight and then I'm off kilter, then I'm tilted. Anyway, dairy cows produce two kinds of milk, two kinds of protein. Both begin with the letter A, and both are very similar in spelling. Pronunciation is different, but they're so similar that it is easier to refer to them as A1 and A2. Now, A1 protein, well, the milk upsets my GI. A lot of people think they are lactose intolerant, and it's probably because of the A1 milk. Now, the protein in A1 milk, apparently, as best as I've seen, contains an enzyme which does not sit well with some people's bodies. A2 milk, however, does not produce that protein. It does not have that protein. So I don't know how much more of it I will bother with. I certainly can't drink the whole thing in one shot. I need to drink maybe a third at a time, maybe half. So if you would please try and use a milk protein from A2 milk. If you want to taste the difference, although the milk protein won't taste differently. Those of you who believe you are lactose intolerant, give A2 milk a try. The carton so far isn't sold in a gallon. There's a half gallon of milk, and the pint, the half gallon of half and half. I wish they made a heavy cream, but they don't yet. I need to write to them and ask them, when are you going to make the heavy cream? Now, Keto Chow. Your product has one fatal flaw. The shaker thing, although it's good for holding the liquid after it's been blended in a blender, they don't just do bad things, they do evil things. Like, I don't know, disappearing, killing, and torturing their own people. Anyone with a religious belief that they don't agree with, Muslims, Mormons, Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses, the Falun Gong, the Buddhists, Hindus maybe, anyone who has a belief that is not acceptable by the government, well, they get to go to jail at best. Maybe they're even just flat out disappeared, right? If they're fortunate. The torturing is not good. It's evil. So if you would please, stop having the shaker manufactured in that country. You can make it in Mexico, or horrors of horrors, you can bring the manufacturing back here to the U.S. There are plenty of places with a very depressed economy. So please seriously consider bringing that manufacturing back to the States. Because the shaker I got in the introductory package, I'm going to throw away. I seriously, I look at the back of packages. That's the first thing I do. Where is it made? If it's made there, I don't buy it. I put it back on the shelf. And that doubly includes bandages and other first aid accoutrement. I just figured you developed a horrific virus and then you denied it, and then you want to produce medical products? Mind you, those businesses might be fine, but some businesses, like those who manufacture baby formula and dog food, have done things like filling it or using, was it asbestos, as a filler to jump the protein measurements. Seriously. Now, what happened to those people that embarrassed the government? I don't know. Maybe they got disappeared. Maybe they're in a concentration camp. I don't know. I imagine so. So, they're willing to turn a blind eye or not particularly go after or insist that things are done correctly. As we've all learned by the recent, fun times we've had in the last few years. Having to wear masks and all that other fun stuff, which is funny. They're the ones that created it, and they're the ones making the masks. Why should I buy their masks? Honestly. So, 2 things, Keto Chow. Bring the manufacturing back at least to Mexico. Better yet, bring it back here to the U.S. Our economy needs it. The whole United States needs a better economy, especially now. And the mix itself, the protein powder, the milk protein powder, please try and have it made from A2 milk, the A2 protein. Or at least try and figure out how to get that particular enzyme out of the milk. At any rate, kids, this is the end of the video because I would really like to pay attention to driving and stop umming and so on and so forth. Fingers crossed, I will continue doing this every week because, as I said, I need a second job. And this is the most convenient second job I can get. Because the idea of going out and getting an actual second job, the whole process of just getting the job, doing the job, not so much a problem. Getting it, the interview, sending out resumes, that whole thing terrifies me. Okay, it terrifies me to the point where I will come up with any excuse possible to not do it. I guess that would be my anxiety. Who knows? Who cares at this point? This is my second job. So I should be back next week. Maybe on a Thursday. The knitting videos, those I do have to do on camera and edit. This is my 3rd attempt at a goodbye, and this is my final goodbye because my exit has come up, surprisingly. Right, now I'm getting off the freeway. Ciao.